Hey friend, this is Anil, and in this video we will learn how we can create swipe view card using just like a Tinder, okay, in Xamarin Form. So here you can see I have already created a application. So suppose if I'll do the right swipe, then here you can see the right swipe, left swipe, and super like. And if I'll use the below buttons also, you can see it's working perfectly. So the same application I will let you know how we can develop in Xamarin Form. Okay, so let's move on Visual Studio, and here I will create a new application, and this application will be template will be mobile application for Xamarin. So here I will choose the template mobile app. Just click on next button, and here I will provide the name Tinder app and click on create button. So here we are going to create a blank application because we don't need master detail page or tabbed or style page. And here I'm adding to Android and iOS. Windows is not installed in my system. Just click on OK button. So the solution will be created for us. So here the application has been created, and we will add a content page over here, or we can code in main page.xml also. So in main page XML we will write a control that is called swipe card view. Okay, so for that first we have to add plugin. Go in NuGet package manager, and from here just search the swipe card view. This one we will install in our application. Click on install button. So it will take few seconds to installing this plugin. Yeah, plugin has been installed successfully. Now let's move on main page.xml. So here what I will do, yeah, I will add swipe card view. Swipe card view. So for that we have to add namespace over here. Okay, so what the namespace will be, this namespace we have to add over here. Swipe card view dot swipe card. Okay, my system is little bit slow. Okay, now inside this we will provide the name, equals to swipe view 1, and here we will provide the item source. Item source, right now we don't have any item source, so we will bind a item source. Let's assume that the binding item source will be profiles. Okay, and horizontal option equals to fill and expand, and vertical options equals to fill and expand. Okay, and here we will define a padding size equals to 10, I will just break this line and supported swipe direction equals to left comma right. Sorry, it will be like in comma left comma right comma up. Okay, now close this over here. Now inside this, what we will do, we will add a item template. Swipe card view dot item template, and inside the item template we will add a data template. Okay, and inside the data template now we will define a stack layout. Okay, and the stack layout we will give us some property like horizontal option equals to all fill and expand, and the vertical option equals to fill and expand. Cool. Now here we will define a frame. So inside the frame we will put for image and image of the user, and we will put a label. In a label we will bind a age and the age and the name of the user. Okay, so take frame, and of the frame we will take a corner radius, so that will be around 10, and here will be padding. We will define a padding equals to 8, and horizontal options equals to fill and expand, fill and expand, and vertical options equals to fill and expand. Okay, so inside the frame we will define a absolute layout. Okay, and inside a absolute layout we will define a image, and in this image we will bind a source binding, and the source binding, suppose we will take a parameter like photo, and aspect, oh, aspect equals to aspect fill. Okay, we want to fill a complete photo in a frame. Okay, and absolute layout dot layout bound equals to, suppose we are defining 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1. So this will be our image. Okay, now go in backend. So in backend, here we will define a profile, user profile. So I will create a class user profile, and in this class I will define a property. Like first I will define public string name get and set. I will copy this name, age, and the third one will be photo. Okay, so first we will create a object public and observable collection, and inside this here we will bind the user profile and profile equals to new profile. Okay, and we will create a method. So just take a public void, and here we will define a method card binding. Okay, so in the card binding, what we will do, uh, user profile profile. Now here get and underscore profile, and set profile equals to value. Okay, now in these profiles we will add new user profile, name equals to suppose a Anil, age equals to 18, and photo equals to photo URL. We took it at a wrong place. Okay, so this will be our first row, and similarly I will add few rows. Okay, now here I will provide the name some different name: Sunil, Pragati, Nitesh, Sumit, John, Amit, Kedar, Ruchi, Sital, Priyanka, and Nisha, Monica, Raja. Okay, so here we will do some different age: 43, 33, 12, 32, 2. So here I'm going to ready the data. Okay, suppose they are 18, 18. So some pics I have already added over here. the pics I will add in my application. So I'll go in Android application, and here in the resource, in the drawable, I will add a few pics. Okay, so the pics has been added. Now I will just pic underscore 1 dot jpg and pic underscore 2 dot jpg, pic underscore 3 dot jpg. So I'm skipping the video for preparing the data. So here the data is ready. So I have changes the name. Okay, suppose Amit, I'll just make a difference. Okay, and age I have changed, and here pick 1.jpg dot 3.jpg 4.jpg. I already told you that I picked from here. Okay, now I call this method over here. Now binding context equals to this. Okay, and here we will check everything is okay. Okay, photo is okay, and profiles is okay, and oh, we have put it one more. So here 0.5, and we will take 0.5, and here we will take 0.5 and 1 and 1, and one more property we have to add, that is absolute layout dot fill layout flags equals to all. Now run this application and see the output. So it will take few seconds to running the application. For that I'm skipping the video. We hope we will get, yes, we will get the images, and we can swipe the images. Okay, okay, cool. Now I want to add below that like, dislike, and uh, super like button like this in below. Okay, and also we have just binded the image. Now I will bind the label, two label actually. So first the frame is ready, and after the frame, sorry, after the image I will add a label. So that label, and the label font size, we are binding the label. You remember that we have to capture the name of the user. Font size large. Okay, and font attribute equals to bold. Next one is text color equals to white. Cool. So absolute layout dot one another property, two more property, absolute layout dot flag, or first one bound equals to 0.1 comma 0.595. If it will not give us the correct result, then we will change the value, okay, as per the requirement, as per the screen size. And absolute layout dot flag equals to all. Okay, and position proportional, we will do the position proportional. Position proportional. Okay, so the label has been finished, and inside the label we will create a another label. sorry, not label dot format text, and format string, format string, and inside the format string we will define a span, and in this span we will bind our name. Okay, text equals to binding, and we will bind the name. Okay, and we will take another span, and in this span I will take a comma separated. So here text equals to comma, that will separate the name. Okay, now we will take another span for binding the age of the user. So here I will define a binding age. Okay, so we have fixed it. Now I will run this application again and we will see the result. So here you can see we are getting the name and age of the user. Okay, so the image is actually small, so that's why we are getting the small size of images. So images you can use as a requirement. Okay, fine. So here now we will add a button below like this. Okay, so just minimize it, and inside this we will add a stack layout, and so I will put the content. For that I'm skipping the video, and you can just see after. I'll copy and paste over here. So here what I have did, I have took a stack layout, and inside the first stack layout you can see the button, and the button image is no means no, and for super like, and for like no means dislike. And here I have created a click event handler, so we will have to create click event handler in backend. Okay, so suppose no button clicked and super like button clicked, and the third one is a like button clicked. Okay, I will close this application. So here I have taken took the width request and height request and the corner radius also. So if you will see the IC tendered lag.png, so I have to just copy and paste these images. So I have these images stored already, 3 images, and I will copy and paste over here. Okay, in backend the event handler has been created. Okay, now run the application and see the result. Here, so you can see the result as expected. So if I'll click on this button, nothing will be happened because we have not did anything in the back event handler. Okay, so here you can see the result is expected. Now in the back end, in the no button clicked, what we have to do, this is the for dislike button. So for dislike button, swipe view, we will copy the name of our view. So swipe card dot, here invoke swipe, and here you can see it's saying mltoolkit.form.swipecardview.core.swipecard direction, and after that we are casting this, and we will cast it like this, and swipe card direction dot. So this will be like we are saying this is the dislike. So for dislike we will suppose to left. Okay, cool. Press terminator, and here this is the super like. Okay, for super like we will say up, and for next one is like. For like we will say right. Okay, so the result, again run the application and see the result. So hope we will get the result as expected. So once I will click on the like button, so here you can see like, and if I'll press the dislike, and if I press the super like, so we are getting this image as a blank. So maybe we have not bind this image in backend. So if I'll check 1 2 3 4, I think, yeah, here you can see this is pick underscore 5, this should be pick underscore 5. Now run this application again and see the result. So if you didn't subscribe my channel, then please subscribe my channel for upcoming videos. Okay, the application is going to connect with our with our mobile. It's start debugging Android application. So here we are getting the result as expected. Okay, now if I'll press like, super dislike, like, super and dislike. So if you want to capture this event, then suppose how many users has been disliked and how many users has been liked, you can capture this event over here. Okay, so I think you like my video, and if you like my video, then please subscribe my channel. So thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, because I will give you more and more interesting videos.